Traders, welcome back to our channel. I'm Kenya with BK Trading Academy. In this video, I'm going to show you how we simultaneously swing trade, but also find scalp opportunities and intraday setups so that we can pay ourselves while we're waiting for our overall target to hit. So I am moving in and out of trades, constantly paying myself while I'm also swing trading. If you are a new trader and this is your first time viewing our channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, click the notification bell so that you be notified on our next upload, and let's go ahead and hop into this video. So what you need to know is that I am on the 4 hour of Euro AUD. I'm currently live in the New York session and I am shorting this pair overall. I'm actually in a swing trade and got in from best price right here at the top of my weekly channel, which I will show you shortly, but I just entered some short opportunities right here off of this level. As you can see, we have bearish confirmation, price is wicking at the reversal zone. It's at the top of my channel and price is moving downward. I'm going to go ahead and remove everything and we're going to go to the higher time frame. So anytime you start your analysis, you want to make sure that you start from the higher time frame and do what's called a multiple time frame analysis. So I'm on the monthly, and one thing that you will see is that we have a bullish structure here where the price is making higher highs and higher lows. Now you might spot that we recently just broke a key level here. So this is a key level resistance that was broken. That was mainly due to high impact news. Thus, I expect that in the future, price will eventually get back to this previous level of structure that was broken. I'm going to go ahead and clone this, and I'm going to put a level here because I see that price is starting to reject that area. We've had an impulse to the upside, which means a forceful push to the upside, and I now expect a correction to follow after that. I also want to know when price starts to wick at these levels, I like to know why it paused here. I know that this area here is from our pandemic high, so that doesn't really concern me. I'm not worried about price getting to the pandemic high because we don't have pandemics happen every day. This was kind of like a one-time thing that we all lived through. So if you're my age anyway. All right, so then we're going to go ahead and look left and we're going to find another area where maybe the price rejected and bounced off of this level. So you can see that back in 2007, April, and also October, this was a high where the market rejected forcefully to the downside, and it eventually did get back to where my previous level of structure was broken, as you can see here. So when you are trading, it doesn't matter if you are a scalper, swing trader, intraday trader, you want to make sure you have one level above price, one level below price. I really caution traders to not have a lot of zones on your chart. You don't want a crowded chart. You don't want a lot of indicators. That's just going to cloud your judgment, and you want just a nice clear chart. So now that I have my levels, I'm going to move down to the time frame that I trade. I'm a swing trader, so here is my swing setup. So I like to trade from very strong supply and demand levels. I also have a very profitable strategy, so I'm trading my price action channel strategy, and you will see that I have 2 touches off of my trendline resistance, and I have at least 1, maybe 2 touches off of my trendline support. In an uptrend, we want to preferably be buying with the overall uptrend, but when price is at a discount and it's at the top of your channel, you want to be looking for opportunities to short. So I do have confirmation on 2 strategies that I use. One is called B swing and the other one is called price action channel strategy. We teach you both of these systems inside of our academy. They're highly profitable. You will see a lot of our students rave about these strategies, and we trade them alongside you every single day. So as a swing trader, this is my setup right here. I was able to get a really good setup from the top of the channel. Now, let me just be transparent. I also shorted a little too early, okay? There were some positions that I had where I shorted not too far from this level here, and price continued to push up. I decided to cut my losses because you want to keep your losses very minimal. Let those winners run. I decided to cut my losses because overall I'm in an uptrend. I also know that we're up against tariffs and the Russia and Ukraine situation. So I had to be really cautious. The price continued to push up a couple hundred pips, and when we started to show some exhaustion and also my weekly RSI was near the 80 level, I knew that my opportunity was coming. So now back in my naked chart, this is my entry from the top of the channel. I can take profit near the middle of the channel, which aligns with the previous structure level here at 69.80 or so. Now, as a swing trader, I do not want to take my next long opportunity until price pulls back into a previous level of strong resistance, which should become my support. I need for the price to stay above my 50-period moving average. This should move upward to align with this area here once price gets back to it. And then that means I can lean my stop loss comfortably outside of the channel and below the 50-period moving average. Now, what if you are not a swing trader, but maybe you like to intraday trade or scalp? Now, I like to scalp as well. I don't do it as much as I used to. I mainly swing trade because I don't like to spend a lot of time in front of my charts, to be honest. I like the freedom of swing trading. I'm very busy. I run a trading academy. I have another business outside of that, and I also homeschool. So I'm really busy. I don't have time to scalp all the time. But when I do, then I make the most of it. So even as a swing trader, although I'm short right now, I've taken some profits off of the table because so far this price has dropped a couple hundred pips already. It's dropped almost 300 pips. So there's a possibility that price will either continue down. I also took a nice little short intraday trade off of this yesterday, closed all targets, and I'll show you that. But overall, I am short from the top of my weekly channel. Knowing that, I'm going to continue to drill down to the 4-hour, for example. And now you will see that on this 4-hour, we're going to go ahead and clear this chart out. And if I expect for this to move downward overall, I'm going to look for more clues as to why I should keep shorting. Now, this is where I can intraday trade. I can also scalp in between because price has already moved from my key level on the weekly. So now that price has moved, one of the things that you'll see is that it's continuously making what we call lower highs and lower lows. The trend is now shifting. So notice how you had a previous uptrend, right? But now the market structure is shifting and it is making consistent lower highs and lower lows, which means you want to continue to short. You want to trade with the overall trend, right? But you have to understand multiple time frame analysis. So notice how I'm drilling down between each time frame and I'm making pretty much a bias as to why I want to approach the market the way I do. So now on the 4-hour, I do understand that price has moved from my key weekly resistance, and at any moment, absolutely price can run up and retest that area. But there's more clues that I see as to why this price will potentially move lower. So another thing that I see is a head and shoulder pattern. And if you do not know about this, this is something that you will learn about as a trader. We also teach this in our academy. This is a reversal pattern, okay? What we look for is for price to eventually break the neckline of the pattern and then continue lower. Now, what you also see is we have a head and shoulder pattern, but we also have a bearish flag pattern in this downtrend on the 4-hour. That's more confirmation as to why we can consider shorting. So a lot of times you're going to have channels within channels. You'll see here, this is a channel on the 4-hour. I could have shorted from the resistance right here on the 4-hour. Okay, so this is my 4-hour resistance and also my flag. So when you also trade, this is another pattern that you'll see. So we have lots of confirmation for short. So we have a head and shoulder. We also have a flag pattern. So this is a bearish flag pattern. I can just draw it just like this. And again, you learn all of this inside of our course, okay? And this is a continuation pattern. So we expect that price will eventually break out of this flag, and this will probably be the next level that it will get back to. So we're gonna clone this zone here, bring this down, and this will be our next level that it will get back to. So I just wanted to do a live trade analysis. I'm in the New York session right now and just showing you how you can develop your bias as a swing trader, for example, but you can still find short-term opportunities on the lower time frame. So right now on this 4-hour, we are trading pretty much the downtrend of this 4-hour. So now I can also capture my channel this way on the 4-hour. And this would be my 4-hour channel because the price is in a bearish trend. So now this is my 4-hour channel. And now you can see that if price continues to dip lower, it could do something like this, where it hits this middle of the channel, and then it bounces here, comes back to about right here, and then hits the bottom of the channel. This would be your next area of where you'd want to buy in the future as an intraday trader or a scalper, okay? So this would be your demand buy zone, all right? So this is a level that hasn't been tested, and that's different from support. Demand levels are different from support. This would be your resistance. So guys, I hope that this was helpful for you. Continue to watch Euro AUD. Don't forget to always factor in fundamental analysis around your technical analysis. My name is Kenya with BK Trading Academy. Don't forget to subscribe, smash that like button. And if you are a newer struggling trader, we would love to help you become successful in your trading journey. Feel free to look at the description of the video on how to join us. And if you have questions, just go to our website and reach out to us and we'll be happy to hear from you. Have a great day. Thanks for plugging in, and I will see you in the next tutorial.
Yeah, I know I got problems, and I don't know where to go. I don't wanna put the blame on you.